Hello mathematicians. In this video, we will learn the derivation of the quadratic formula that gives us the roots of the quadratic equation. So here is our quadratic equation: ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0, where a is not equal to 0. Okay, so now the very first step will be to divide this entire equation by a. So let's divide by a on both the sides. Because we are able to divide by a because a is not equal to 0. Okay, so this gets cancelled out and we are left with x square plus b by ax plus c by a equals to 0. Now take this coefficient constant term to the right hand side. So in one of the earlier videos, I talked about one of the methods to find out the roots of the quadratic equation, and that method was method of completing the square. Okay, so here also we are trying to find out the roots of the quadratic equation. Okay, and we will use the same method, the method of completing the square. So what we did in that method was we took the coefficient of x, which is b by a, okay, and we divided by 2. Okay, and then we added its square on both the sides. Okay, so let's say x square. Can I write it as 2 into b by 2a x is equals to minus c by a? I can write it like this, so it is easier to understand. Okay, so when we are trying to complete the square, it will be easier to understand b by 2a. Okay, so I can divide and multiply by 2 in this coefficient. B by a is written as 2 into b by 2a. Okay, so I hope this is very clear. And now I will add b by 2a whole square on both the sides. Okay, all right, so now this becomes x plus b by 2a whole square, because this is, if we open this whole square, we will get x square plus b by 2a whole square plus 2 into x into b by 2a, which is same as the LHS. Okay, so here using that formula of a plus b whole square, I'm able to write it as perfect square. I'm able to complete this square. And now let's simplify the right hand side, which is b square by 4a whole square. Okay, so this is equal to, let's take the LCM, 4a square. Okay, so what will be here? 4a. Okay, let's multiply minus c by 4a, because we have a already here. What is left? 4a. Okay, plus b square. This is equal to b square minus 4ac by 4a square. Okay, so now we have got x plus b by 2a whole square is equals to b square minus 4ac divided by 2a whole square. Okay, we can write 4a square as 2a whole square. Now we have reached this step. Okay, so now if we cancel the square on both the sides, we will get x plus b by 2a is equals to plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. I have taken the square root on both the sides. Okay, and therefore I get this. Plus minus is because when we say x square is equals to 4, x is plus minus 2. Okay, so we take the negative root as well. I'm taking both the roots. Okay, now if I take plus b by 2a to the right hand side, it will become minus b by 2a plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. Now I get x is equals to, if I take the LCM, I will get minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac, and this is our quadratic formula. Now to summarize this, what we have done is, we had this quadratic equation, we divided the entire equation by the coefficient of x square, which is a. Okay, so after dividing we got this. Okay, now I moved the constant term to the right hand side and therefore I reached this step. Now to make this x square plus b by a x a perfect square, I added b by 2a whole square on both the sides. Okay, so when I added it, I got a perfect square. Here x plus b by 2a whole square. So this is, I am using the formula a plus b square is equals to a square plus b square plus 2ab. Okay. So on simplifying the right hand side, taking the LCM, I reached this step, and then I had the complete square on the left hand side and some value, some constant on the right hand side. So after this step, I took the square root on both the sides. I got x plus b by 2a is plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. Okay, so now I took b by 2a to the right hand side and I got x is equals to minus b by 2a plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. So therefore x is minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a, and this b square minus 4ac is given a special name, which is d, which is also called the discriminant, and as discussed in the last video, this d will decide the nature of roots of a quadratic equation. If it is positive, it means that the roots are distinct and real. If it is equal to 0, it means the roots are real and equal. If it is negative, it means the equation does not have any real roots. So this is the end of the derivation of the quadratic formula. I hope it was very easy to understand and grab. So see you soon in the next video.